So Harry, first of all, thanks for taking the time to talk to me. And the last interview I did was with Trevor. That was a long one, which I'm going to link somewhere around this video. But for now, let's kind of recap 2017. So what have been the milestones that you have achieved in 2017?
Well, Trevor and I worked together, and I've known him for 20 years. One of the milestones was he went from vice president to president and CEO last year. We raised $2.6 million in the spring, around May, and that allowed us to go back into our major property. We have the River Valley Platinum Group Metal Deposit, as you know, out of Sudbury, and it's the largest undeveloped Platinum Group Metal deposit of its kind. It's palladium first, platinum second, gold, and there's some base metals. So we really went back in and spent over $1 million. First big year we've had, as you know, in the junior market. It's been tough for the last few years, so we were spending $200,000, $400,000, but this was the first year we got back in there and got some really good results. Going forward in 2018, we are basically out in the field right now. If you can believe it, it's as cold as minus 40 back there. But we're doing a big geophysical program. And what we've been doing, this property is 16 kilometers long, but we've been working in the northern end and trying to develop a bigger resource up there. So in 15 and 16, we made a new discovery, which we now call the footwall discovery, that is literally right beside the open pit that we want to develop someday. So it's not like it's, there's a distance in between. We now found another 140 meters across from the existing resource, and we're down up to 2 kilometers in terms of what else we could hit. So this winter, we've gone from what we call our Pine Zone discovery, and then T3, which is right beside it, and we're doing the geophysics as we speak for the next month and a half, down another 2,000 meters. Okay. That will continue to outline what we think is a brand new area that we never knew about until 15, and we confirmed it in the drilling this year.
And this will, of course, as you indicated, this will bring potential good news flow for the rest of the year, hopefully towards PDAC, when we will be able to talk again. But you just recently had a news release where you did a deal with Azincourt. Can you give us some more details and information about that?
Yes, we have a lithium division, as you know, in the company. Our focus was platinum group metals, but I was lucky enough to run in a very good geologist who works for us near full-time now, Kerry Gilschuk, and he was a lithium specialist out of Manitoba. So together he and I in 2016 acquired 5 properties. We became the largest landholder in this pegmatite belt right by a mine, and we got 3 of them to the drill ready stage, and then our goal stated last year was to find a partner, and we have with Azincourt. And the deal very quickly is over time they can earn up to 60%. They can go to 100, but we have a 90-day option at 60%. In the event they hit something big, we could come back in and be a 60-40 partner.
Okay. And will you have a net smelter royalty on this?
We have 5 net smelter royalties on all 5 properties, which we didn't have before. We would get up to 3 million shares of their stock, $250,000 cash, and a commitment just shy of $4 million.
Well, that sounds like a great deal, but to me the most important is that you can now focus on your core projects, right? The other one was good to have, and brings in some good potential for the company. But I think I'm a big believer in companies focusing, and then management teams focusing. And actually you might be in the right place, because palladium especially had a pretty good development. Can you comment on the market?
The palladium market was the best performing metal in 2017. It was up 56%. And we haven't seen the prices that are today ever before. Again, our project, we have, in terms of ounces, on their last 212 43-101. There's a new one being done right now, and it will come out, and it'll be a major milestone for the PDAC. Okay. So it will count 212, 14, 15, 16, and 17 drilling. But the last one had just about 4 million ounces equivalent palladium in the top 2 categories and 1.2 million in the inferred. If you think of palladium, platinum, and gold, it was 2.7 million ounces more or less with the 43-101 that was palladium, platinum, and gold. And if you look at just gold equivalent, it was closer to about 2.7 million ounces. That's all being updated. So that's what makes us the largest undeveloped primary PGM deposit in Canada. So that's a big milestone. There will be a lot more drilling. If we had an unlimited budget today, Michael, we'd have 3 or 4 drill rigs out there. So we plan to look at the geophysics. We already know we need more drilling in the north, and get into drilling in the summer and fall of 18. So there'll be a lot of news. The geophysics is coming out, the 43101 is coming out, drilling in the summer, and then we are hoping in this year or early next we would have a preliminary economic assessment done too. So that's another big milestone. A lot will depend on the information we're creating right now.
Okay, I think that was a pretty good update, and I keep fingers crossed that the new resource update will be in time for the PDAC, because that would be for us another chance to catch up. For now, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.